The morning sun lit up the tarmac like a polished mirror. Everything gleamed. The steel belly of the aircraft reflected the golden light, the wind carried the usual scent of fuel and metal, and the air buzzed with activity as military personnel coordinated a high-priority transport mission. But in the midst of all that structure and order, something unusual happened. Something that sent ripples through the routine and froze the pulse of the operation. A German Shepherd canine, codename Rex, walked steadily toward the aircraft stairs. His handler issued the usual pre-flight inspection command. But when Rex reached the bottom step, he didn't proceed. He stopped. And then he did something no one expected. He lay down. Flat on the tarmac, ears alert, eyes locked on the belly of the aircraft. Not blinking. Not shifting. Not budging. Two officers watching from nearby exchanged confused glances. The handler tried again. A soft whistle. A tug on the lead. Even a firm command. But Rex refused. His body said everything his voice could not: something is wrong. And in that moment, though no alarms blared and no threat was visible, hearts began to race. If you believe in second chances, in the mysterious intelligence of animals, or in the power of loyalty, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, comment below, and subscribe to Pawsitive Tales, where every soul matters. Rex was born in Germany, bred from a long line of disciplined, fearless service dogs. His training was grueling: obstacle courses, scent drills, noise tests, attack simulations. But what set him apart wasn't just his precision. It was his intuition. His trainers noted it early. Rex didn't just follow commands, he interpreted them. He had the uncanny ability to detect intent, to recognize deceit, and to react to danger before it became visible. His most remarkable years were spent alongside Staff Sergeant James Holloway. A young, courageous soldier with eyes hardened by reality, James found peace only during the moments he trained or worked with Rex. They met during pre-deployment drills and were deployed together to one of the harshest provinces in Afghanistan. Out there, nothing was black and white. Villages blurred with enemy zones. Children smiled one moment, only for bullets to fly the next. James and Rex became more than just handler and dog, they were lifelines. Rex once detected a buried pressure plate 17 seconds before it would have ended James's life. Another time, during a surprise ambush, Rex shielded James's body with his own, taking a bullet to the shoulder. He survived. Barely. But not all wounds were visible. James came back alive, but fractured. Diagnosed with severe PTSD, he could no longer serve. His nights were haunted by explosions. He flinched at loud noises. The army offered therapy, pills, and group sessions, but nothing worked. What he needed wasn't medication. It was connection. He needed Rex. But military protocol dictated otherwise. Rex, despite his injuries, was deemed fit for continued service. The Army reassigned him to a new handler and brought him back to the U.S., stationing him at Falcon Air Base, a critical hub for high-priority international flights. James, meanwhile, retreated to the desert, isolated, broken, and utterly alone. Falcon Air Base was a fortress of schedules. Every detail, down to the last second, was planned. When a classified diplomatic mission was assigned for that crisp October morning, everything moved like clockwork. The aircraft was double-checked. Luggage scanned. Personnel briefed. Rex was assigned to sweep the VIP jet before boarding. As his new handler guided him toward the aircraft, Rex obeyed. But when he reached the foot of the metal stairs, he halted and lay down. Just like he had before, in Kandahar, during an ambush. It wasn't disobedience. It was instinct. An eerie silence settled. A pause in reality. Officers exchanged glances. The handler tried again, but Rex's low growl, soft but serious, made everyone freeze. His eyes burned into the cargo hold. He sensed something no one else could. That was when Officer Samantha Reeds, who had briefly trained with Rex, stepped forward and made the call. "We stop. We check deeper." A team of specialists was dispatched. Thermal scanners showed nothing unusual. Backup dogs gave no alerts. But Rex did not move. His refusal became a command in itself. So the specialists dug deeper, literally. They dismantled part of the fuselage near the rear cargo bay. Hidden within the paneling, wired with precision, was a trigger device linked to a remote detonator. The bomb was real. The threat was catastrophic. Had they boarded that plane, everyone on it, senator, aides, pilots, would have been lost. All because someone trusted a dog's silence more than standard procedure. The media would never learn the full details. It was a matter of national security. But within the base, Rex became a legend. The dog who refused to let death fly. Word of Rex's actions spread through military chat rooms and veteran forums. One such message landed in James Holloway's inbox. It was a blurry photo, Rex lying at the gate, eyes fixed upward, as if seeing something no one else could. James stared at the screen for a long time. Then he broke. He wept for the first time in years, not just from pride or pain, but from longing. That dog hadn't just saved strangers. He had saved James 1,000 times over, in ways no therapist ever could. James contacted the K-9 division, pleaded for a reunion. It took weeks. Multiple approvals. Finally, the visit was scheduled. The facility's courtyard was quiet. James stood still, unsure if Rex would recognize him. His body was leaner now. The uniform long gone. But the soul inside him, that hadn't changed. The gate opened. Rex stepped out. He froze. Stared. Tilted his head. And then, without a sound, sprinted. Straight into James's chest, tackling him to the ground with such force, they both collapsed. Rex whimpered, tail thumping wildly, licking every inch of James's face. Soldiers watching the scene turned away to wipe their eyes. Rex remembered. Every bit. Every heartbeat. The army approved Rex's retirement. He went home with James, to the quiet cabin nestled in the New Mexico desert. Together, they walked trails. Camped beneath the stars. Rex would bark softly during James's nightmares, gently nudging him awake, grounding him in the present. Over time, James opened a foundation, Second Watch, dedicated to pairing veterans with retired service dogs. He began to speak publicly. About trauma. About silence. About healing. And always about Rex. 2 years later, Rex passed peacefully in his sleep at James's feet, beneath the same sky they'd once patrolled together in silence. His ashes were spread beneath a lone tree on a ridge they often hiked. James built a stone marker there, engraved with a single line. He stood where no one else would. If this story moved you, if it reminded you of the unseen heroes walking silently among us, please like this video, subscribe to Pawsitive Tales, and share it with someone who needs hope today. Special request. Before you go, tell us in the comments, has an animal ever saved you, healed you, or helped you in ways you didn't expect? Your stories help others believe again.